The impact of the COVID-19 pandemic has been far-reaching, especially for children. While schools have been shut down, minors in Jordan have been forced into the labour market as they try and help their families financially. More in this next report.
Omar is only 14 years old. He works grueling 12-hour shifts, repairing and cleaning kerosene heaters. On his way to the workshop, he crosses the closed gates of his school. A lot has changed over the last 1 year, especially for children like Omar. Schools across Jordan have been shut for nearly a year. The academic calendar went for a toss. But these were not the only changes. With the lockdowns and the rising levels of poverty, families have been struggling to cope. And minors like Omar have been trying to help their families financially. They have been forced prematurely into the labour market.
كل يوم لما أروح ريحتي بتضلها كاز وإيدي ريحتهم بضلهم كاز بالضبط وبغسل وبتحمم وبتغدى وبشوف أبوي وبنام ولما بداوم على الساعة 9 وبروح على الساعة 9 دوامي 12 ساعة باليوم.
Omar earns 3 dinars a day, that's around $4.25, which helps pay the family's monthly rent of 130 dinars. UN Children's Agency UNICEF believes many Jordanian children had been forced into precarious work since the pandemic began. Some 76,000 children were already working in Jordan, according to the last official count published in 2016.
We have a sense that with the COVID crisis, the numbers are getting worse, unfortunately. It's at this point, we can't provide figures for it, but anecdotally, when we speak to people, when we see children, we are concerned that the numbers are increasing. And it would seem logical that they would be increased because we know that the levels of poverty are increasing.
Experts say a decline in the quality and accessibility of education in Jordan is also harming children's futures. UNICEF estimates less than a third of school children in the country have internet access, making it impossible for most of the children to follow online classes.
It's one thing if you have one kid, it's another thing if you have 5 kids. So we've seen across the board some kids with one mobile in a family trying to have 5 kids. We also have families with no smartphones. We have facilitators trying to help them. So it's a really complex issue.
Bureau Report, WION World is One.
WION World is One is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.